With any kind of serialized storytelling, you should be used to one thing by now.
Upgrades.
Regardless of if you're a super rich bat vigilante able to run through time or you're the god of thunder himself, you could always use a new trick up your sleeve. Whether in comics, movies, TV, or games, you have to up the ante. And one of the best ways to do that is to show them something that they haven't seen before that also makes a hella cool new toy. Let's reveal some shiny new enhanced costumes on our favorite current enhanced heroes. In the world of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, some heroes rarely need to be introduced. You may know him as
Star-Lord. Who?
The leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy has revealed that the Guardians will make an appearance in Taika Waititi's upcoming Thor: Love and Thunder. The space gang of lovable outlaws have been seen arriving on set, and some images have appeared courtesy of the Daily Mail that appear to show Star-Lord donning a new jacket and vest, along with some stylized facial hair to boot. The jacket appears to be a mix of his classic long coat from the first film with some added ammo strap elements borrowed from the Ravagers, which we can also see on Sean Gunn. While the added storage, reemergence of the duster, and comic-accurate beard are nice, it might be too soon to exactly determine function like we can with some of the other entries on this list. Long jacket's not doing enough for ya? Well, okay, let's talk about the other side of these pictures. The God of Thunder seems to provide some glimpses of other comic-accurate tidbits that might be enough to get your lightning sparkling. Once again, Taika seems to lean into the colorful 80s fun, and cutting off the sleeves of Thor can show the reason he doesn't use guns is because he's basically a walking gun show. However, those removed sleeves, tight pants, and laced-up knee-high boots bring to mind an early 90s version of Thor better known as Thunderstrike. In the comics, Eric Masterson replaces Donald Blake Thor and comes equipped with a cool leather jacket and, more importantly, an enhanced mace, which was also named Thunderstrike. Look, you don't have to know all that, but will Mjolnir and Stormbreaker make room in the cupboard for a Thunderstrike mace?
No, give me that. You have the little one.
Switching universes for a second here, we should address the DC Trinity in the upcoming HBO Max experiment that is Zack Snyder's Justice League. One thing we knew way back about the Man of Steel is that it seems likely that at some point we are finally going to see Superman in his black suit. In the comics, the suit allows him to absorb more of the sun's radiation, making him even more OP than he already is. It helps him to recover, heal, and grow one wicked bad 90s mullet. Those effects are yet to be seen and may not, as Snyder explains its symbolism as such. I really felt like my Superman has to sort of level up and sort of learn something and be something different, because in the end, the idea is that, or what I had planned was that, the final step for Superman is kind of his real return, or his real coming into what I would consider almost classic Superman. One costume on this list you may have already seen in action was Diana's Golden Eagle armor, recently featured in Wonder Woman 1984. The first appearance of this armor was brought to us in the Kingdom Come story arc, brought to life by the art of Alex Ross and written by Mark Waid. The wings act as a shield for Diana and allow her to paraglide. They're designed to lock around her like Roman shields, and the film's designer Lindy Hemming made the decision to incorporate it into WW84 to transform Diana into a living winged victory. With no superpowers to bring to bear, The Dark Knight requires a lot of costume upgrades to dispose of villains and also show off his heroic wealth. With Matt Reeves breaking hard from the Snyderverse, our first look at Bruce showed a very different Caped Crusader. The bat symbol appearing on his chest has been made of guns, with some speculating that they are actually the gun that killed Bruce's parents. Images also show a new pointy-eared bat cycle, which looks cool but would certainly not be helpful in sudden stops. Pattinson also seemed to have extra padding and new wrist gauntlets that look like they can launch some sort of projectile, so excited to see that. And overall, it's a very tactile-oriented Batman from Reeves that pieced together his own suit similar to what we see in Batman Zero Year. The blacked out eyes might take some getting used to, but with those big Batman Doc Marten stomping boots, we think Robert Pattinson might be able to do some damage here. It's not just heroes on the big screen changing their look either. The Falcon Winter Soldier series coming to Disney Plus has also teased new looks for the Patriotic Pals. The Falcon may go through a few redesigns in the series, but on Anthony Mackie's Instagram, we saw a Falcon with a V on his chest, more traditional to the comics, and with less armoring than previously seen in his MCU outings. A series of Marvel Collect cards from Topps Digital also shows us it's likely not the only look we'll see him having, with a more recognizable MCU version with gun holsters and winged backpack, as well as a winged Sam Wilson Captain America from the comics, complete with Cap's shield, of course. But wait, doesn't he already use his wings as a shield? That's like so much protection. While the Falcon may have a few costume changes, it's only fair Bucky Barnes gets to change things up as well. We see him sporting his Wakandan metal arm from Infinity War and wearing more dark tactical gear. There's also been some speculation after Sebastian Stan posted that he might start taking on his persona of the White Wolf, which is what T'Challa referred to him as at the end of Captain America Civil War. Lots of color shifts, not just for the heroes of the series, but the villains as well, as we finally see Baron Zemo wearing his iconic purple mask. Not sure how it helps him fight, but it sure does make him look like a grape juice version of Sub-Zero, doesn't it? Moving back to the DC universe, and we do mean moving, we've got to talk about The Flash. His costume in Justice League came under some heavy criticism after they armored him up with multiple plates instead of using the sleek, skin-tight suit of the TV series. New concept art has revealed that his new costume will be more streamlined, with grooves that allow light and speed force to course through it. It's also apparently crafted by none other than Batman himself and is likely inspired by the new 52 design for the character. As the CW's Batwoman show swings into its next season, it's revealed that a discussion with notorious stabber Victor Zsasz inspired some changes to Batwoman's suit. Showrunner Caroline Dries revealed that they took inspiration for the new suit from fan art, adding that she never really liked the red wig from season 1. Redesigned red gauntlets will make Ryan Wilder's costume more comic accurate and with an altered, sharper cowl. Her utility belt has gone through some major changes, including a scarlet bat, and the interior of the cape now has a little scarlet added there as well. Ooh, red.
Look who's comfortable now.
With cameras starting to roll on the latest Spider-Man film to deal with Pete's need to just go home, you can be assured that there will be some new Spidey suits we can look forward to. Our only images so far have revealed his black and red suit from the start of Far From Home, but it has been said we may see a return of the Iron Spider, as well as another armored suit similar to the Spider Armor Mark I, which pads Pete up for any damage. With suits that range from bulletproof to symbiotic, there are a lot of ways that this could still go. Add to this the fact that there could be multiple Spider-Men from movies past in new versions of their suits too. I mean, at that point, it becomes madness, I tells ya. Can't wait to see what swings our way. We tend to enjoy when classic comic book elements are incorporated but kind of given new life, like Spidey's eyes in the new MCU films or Falcon's Cap crossover costume. Gizmos galore might make for a great functional costume, but the symbolism still has to be iconic, right? Are you more of a purist or happy to see them take new directions, like with old Bats here?